Today, I'm back with another mega deal video for you all. Today, I'm going to be talking about the hottest physical media deals going on Amazon right now. That way, you don't miss out on these sales and you can add some of these awesome movies to your collection. So let's get right into this list for the week. First, we have Suspiria on 4K from Synapse at 36% off. Now at $38.60. So normally this one's about $60, but you're gonna get this one basically cut a third of the price off, which is awesome. And I haven't seen this movie yet. I heard great things about this one. I believe this is a classic Suspiria movie, so I haven't seen the classic one. I haven't even seen the remake. I need to see both of them, I know. So this might be the time to add this one because this one actually looks like a really good addition. Next up, we're gonna talk about Blade Runner 2049 4K. This one's 48% off, so almost 50% off. And I really like this movie. I think it's an improvement over the original Blade Runner. I just think this one looks visually stunning. It sounds great, so I can only imagine it being on a 4K disc, having all that heightened. I'd be really excited to check this one out in that quality. So if you're a sci-fi fan, you may want to get Blade Runner 2049. Next up, we have The Shining on 4K. This one's 45% off, so close to that 50% off mark. And The Shining is a good suspense, thriller, horror movie. It's excellent. I have this one on Blu-ray, but I don't have it on 4K. I'm sure this one would look great and sound great on 4K, so I am thinking about this one. I want to add more 4K Stanley Kubrick films to the collection. I just watched Killer's Kiss, so I want to get more of his filmography on that 4K quality, so that one's a possibility. Next, we have Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I believe this one just came out recently. This one is already 22% off, and you're going to get this one at $27.99. So not a major discount, just a little one right there. I can see this movie dropping more in price in a few weeks or so. So if you can hold off on this one, I probably would. But if you're a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan, you may want to get this one. I actually did like the sequel. I think the third act is really cool in it. So I had a fun time with the movie. Next, we have the Fright Night Steelbook 4K. This one is pre-orderable, I believe, at 32% off already at $26.59. This one I'm very tempted by. I've never seen this movie. I've heard some good things. The Steelbook looks great. And the only way to get this 4K at the moment, I believe, is through the Steelbook. Maybe they'll come out with a slipcover in the future, possibly. But I'm really tempted by this one because it's $26.59 for, movie just released at like a 4K steelbook, so I might want to get the pre-order in for that one. Next, we have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood 4K steelbook. This is a reprint, re-release of this one, of this limited edition steelbook. This one, was out of print for the longest time, but now you can get the steelbook, the 4K one. This movie I do have on Blu-ray already, so I was kind of tempted by the 4K steelbook of it. I'm like, should I pick this one up? I'm probably going to hold off on it though, just because I have the Blu-ray slipcover. It's a really good movie. It's awesome. So if you don't have this movie at all, now might be the time to pick it up in this great edition, great quality. It's already 28% off, $27.99. Pretty good price for that kind of steelbook. Next up, we have Tropic Thunder 4K. This one, I believe, is pre-orderable as well, but already 30% off. Going to be that $27.99 price. I think this movie is absolutely hilarious. There's amazing, great acting talent here all around, a lot of surprises, and I definitely want to get this one. So as it gets closer to the release date, I'm probably going to pre-order it. One of the best comedies of all time, in my opinion. Next, we have a 2-movie 4K collection here. We got Gladiator and Braveheart together. This one looks to be 29% off right now, so you're going to get this one at $23.99. Now, if you don't have Gladiator or Braveheart, it's great to get them because they're Best Picture winners. Awesome movies. I just recently picked up the slipcover of Braveheart, so I'm good there, and I already have Gladiator on Blu-ray. But if you don't have those movies at all, you may want to just get the double pack of them because that's a good price, $23.99 for 2 really good 4K movies. Next up, we have Oblivion. This is a Tom Cruise movie, I believe, a sci-fi movie, 26% off, so you can get this one at $16.99. I've never seen this movie before, but, Tom Cruise, sci-fi, it sounds like it could be decent. Just don't know. So I'm going to hold off on that one until I learn a little bit more about that movie. Next, we have another sci-fi title, same discount here, 26% off for Serenity. So it's going to be at $16.99 as well for this movie. And so if you're a big sci-fi fan, you may want to add this one. I heard some decent things about this movie. It's a movie from the Firefly short series they had that I heard was actually pretty good. So I haven't seen the Firefly series at all. So I haven't seen Serenity at all. So who knows? Maybe in the future I will check both of those out. Next, we do have Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, 38% off. So this one's going to be $14.29. Now I'm trying to remember, have I seen this movie all the way through? I'm not too sure. I think I maybe seen bits and parts of it. So I definitely need to go back and rewatch this one. But decent price right now, $14.29 for 4K here. I may need to add this one to the collection at some point. That way I can have all the superhero live action movies. I definitely do need to do that. Next, speaking of superhero live action movies, we're going to have Morbius on 4K. I know everybody's favorite movie of the year, right? But I had a fun time with it. I think it was decent, even though, yeah, there was a lot of flaws in it. But right now, it's the cheapest it's ever been, I think, 52% off. So $21.99. I don't know if it's going to get much cheaper than that. So if you haven't gotten this movie yet, still want to check it out, now is not a bad time to give it a watch. That's a decent price for a newer movie on 4K. So $21.99, you can't go wrong with that. It can't suck that bad, right? All right, next we do have Yesterday, 27% off. This is going to be $16.89. This is that Beatles kind of movie where everybody forgets the Beatles exist and this person starts playing Beatles songs and gets famous. I thought this was a decent watch to when I saw it, but it didn't have much rewatchability for me, so I'm probably never going to watch this one again. So I'm not going to be picking up the physical disc of this one, but if you're really into the Beatles, you know, $16.89 may not be a bad price for that. Next, we do have Bumblebee on 4K. This is one I can really recommend because this movie is awesome. I have it on 4K, and right now it's 54% off, $11.99, $12. That's like nothing. You might as well get it if you haven't seen it. Really, really good movie. To me, second best out of the Transformers movies. I like the original Transformers, and I like Bumblebee quite a bit. So if you haven't seen this movie yet, at this price point, might as well add it to the collection. You get all the Transformers goodness with kind of like an 80s storytelling style, and the cast is great in it. So really like that movie. Very good. Next, we have Ambulance. Yeah, Ambulance. It just came out recently, it seems. But this is the collector's edition 4K here. Already 54% off at $20.88. So I wasn't going to buy this one at full price. Even though I thought it was a decent movie. You know, it's exactly what you think it's going to be. A lot of Michael Bay hum. Really awesome action sequences. Visually, it looks pretty stunning. So you know what? I could see myself getting this one. If it even drops a little bit more, if it gets to that $16 range, it will be a no-brainer for me. But $20.88 isn't a bad price for a new released movie to 4K. So that may be the price of the week right here. $20.88, not so bad. But these are all the best deals I found on physical media right now. Let me know in the comments below. Do you plan on picking up any of these titles? Did anything catch your attention? Or are there some ones I left out that you would definitely want to recommend out to others in the comments? Leave those down below, and then that way we can pick up on all these great deals. And if you're just discovering the channel for the very first time and you love collecting physical media and being part of this amazing mega fan community, make sure you subscribe right now to stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
Look, there has to be another way!
There isn't.
And if you like this physical media topic video, click another video to see more. Also, like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.